Kevin Durant didn't just master scoring, he redefined it. A 7-footer with the agility of a guard, the shooting touch of Curry, the finishing instincts of Kobe, the composure of a surgeon, and the basketball IQ to dominate any era as if the rules were written for him. Some players fit into basketball history. Kevin Durant bends history around him. This is the story of the most unguardable scorer the game has ever seen, and why his game would thrive in any basketball generation. The build that shouldn't be real, Kevin Durant breaks the template of traditional basketball design. Officially, he's listed at 6 feet 10 inches. Unofficially, nearly every teammate says he's at least 7 feet tall. But what makes him surreal isn't just his height, it's what he does with it. Players this tall usually move stiff, predictable, mechanical. Kevin Durant moves like he's built from liquid. His crossover isn't flashy, it's surgical. His footwork isn't dramatic, it's precise. His shooting form? Untouchable. When he rises to shoot, the release point might as well be unreachable oxygen in the upper atmosphere. Contesting it feels like defending a skyscraper. He's a mismatch in every direction. Too tall for guards, too fast for bigs, too smooth for anyone. If you tried to design the perfect scorer in a lab, you'd still fall short of Kevin Durant. A bucket from day one. Some great players develop into scorers. Durant arrived fully formed. In his rookie year, he averaged over 20 points per game, effortlessly. There was no adjustment period, no learning curve, no hesitation. He came into the league not trying to score, but expecting to, because it was already who he was. He scored in every way imaginable. Pull-up jumpers, post fadeaways, transition threes, mid-range attacks, one-dribble daggers, catch-and-shoot bombs, hesitation drives that made defenders freeze. Coaches ran out of ideas. Defenders ran out of confidence. At just 21, he claimed his first scoring title. Not as a peak, but as a warning. The mid-range they tried to kill. As analytics reshaped the NBA, one shot was condemned. The mid-range jumper. Teams wanted layups or threes, nothing in between. Durant didn't listen. While defenses were built to stop threes and protect the rim, Kevin hunted the space no one wanted and turned it into his personal kingdom. One dribble, rise, perfect balance, net barely moving. Defenders guessed, lunged, contested, nothing mattered. His mid-range wasn't inefficient, it was a mathematical glitch. Built for every era and beyond, drop Durant into the 1980s? He becomes an isolation nightmare, a taller, deadlier Jordan prototype. In the hand-checking defensive brutality of the 1990s, his length and fadeaway would make him untouchable, even for the toughest defenders. Put him with the elite 2000s big men? He's dropping 35 a night while Shaq, Duncan, or Garnett grab rebounds and set screens like bouncers protecting royalty. And today, we already know. Screens, spacing, pace. The game evolved into his ideal conditions. Durant's scoring isn't era-specific. It's timeless. The playoff executioner, when pressure rises, most stars tense. Durant gets calmer. He watches defenders' feet, their balance, their hesitation. One mistake, one lean in the wrong direction, and it's already over. His playoff resume holds one of the most iconic performances in NBA history, the 2021 run. Exhausted, undermanned, playing every minute, Durant delivered two masterpieces, 49 points in Game 5, 48 points in Game 7. That wasn't just scoring. It was a one-man war against expectation, fatigue, and probability. The most skill-complete scorer ever. Why is Kevin Durant unguardable? Because there's nowhere to force him. Elite ball handling for his size. 3-level scoring 40%, plus shooting from deep 90%, free throw accuracy, 7-foot release point, deadly pick-and-roll mastery, on-ball and off-ball brilliance, rhythm control, like a musician conducting a symphony. Even the greatest scorers needed counters. Durant doesn't need counters. His first option is already impossible. A weapon in any system. Some stars demand a system. Durant becomes the system, or blends into one without losing a step. He can be a primary scorer, a secondary weapon, a system player, a system breaker, a role player, a takeover machine. He can score 40 without hijacking an offense, or drop 25 while elevating everyone around him. He's not loud, he's not theatrical. He doesn't care about being the face of the league. He shows up, he dominates, then he leaves. Evolution and survival. KD's longevity may be his most underrated achievement. In Oklahoma City, he was the rising superstar. In Golden State, he became the most lethal cog in a perfect machine. Proving dominance doesn't require volume. Even after injuries that end careers, he adapted, adjusting shooting angles, extending range effortlessly, using length defensively, controlling pace instead of relying on explosion. Greatness evolves. Durant evolves while staying unstoppable. Beyond the points, Kevin Durant isn't just a scorer. He's a blueprint. A tall player with guard skills, a perimeter shooter with bully rim finishing, a playmaker who scores from anywhere, a leader adaptable enough to fit any basketball language. Players study him. Defenders fear him. Fans admire him. The game changes when a player transcends roles. And Durant did exactly that. Kevin Durant is more than a superstar, more than a Hall of Famer, more than a scorer. He is the most complete scoring weapon the game has ever seen. A player who could dominate any era, against any rules, against any generation. And long after he retires, the basketball world will repeat the same 5 words. There was no guarding KD.